Hello and welcome
Delcia
to
de
part
Monroe.
12 of the Elite
I'd
Force
like
2
to see you
commentary.
today. Stop by my quarters.
After talking to Kaylee, I think that's her name, I can't remember.
Kaylee was the engineer in Firefly.
I think her name is the same thing, believe it or
That
not.
was like Kylie.
I don't know. We'll find out
Hi,
again.
Delcia.
So now we have to do another boring conversation.
Listen, she was like waiting for you to knock
Aren't
on
the
that door.
stars beautiful?
Yeah, but not as beautiful as you.
Oh, thank you, Monroe. You know this is the
Smooth,
first time we've had a
Monroe,
chance to be
smooth.
alone.
Things have been hectic.
The game wants you
After
to
all this
have
blows over, I'll
a
schedule
love
shore leave
relationship
on
with
Rise of
either
Force.
female
looking forward
character. So this becomes a big, you make it who you get with in the end. And so you get to choose that.
So you're juggling between two chicks. Monroe, Monroe, Monroe.
It's a very pointless thing because it has no bearing to the actual
One
plot.
bridge.
It gives you that freedom of choice.
False romance. I'd say that's the real problem that Raven always had. 'Cause they even did that in Jedi Outcasts, and it didn't really work.
We'll beam the prisoners to your ship.
That won't be necessary. Just release them.
I beg your pardon.
The killing was not their fault. Those 3 scientists merely stumbled on advanced technology left by an extinct and long-forgotten race.
Forgive my skepticism, but what makes you so sure the Idril did not build those ruins?
Legends of Idril glory are fairy tales. We have extensive records of our first contact with the Idril, and they were
What do you think the guys
simple
in the
people.
front do when
Then
these
you don't
conversations
mind
are
us
happening? Like,
investigating their
what are they
claims
pressing
in the
on?
facility.
We're going to destroy
They're
They're
Okay.
monitoring the
facility
ship
before
status, making
anyone
sure its
else
holding
is hurt.
position, that the thrusters and
Commander, that is a
impulse
priceless
engines and warp field are all
archaeological
working
site,
function
not to mention
properly.
breakthrough technology.
I wonder if someone makes like a face like, ooh, that
Recommend.
person's an asshole,
It is
and
our
they're like,
planet
what's that
and our
person doing?
business.
I think the view
We
screen's
appreciate
pointed
your
directly at the
assistance,
captain's chair.
but you
Where's the
cannot
camera to
dictate
do
our
that?
It's the
policy.
future.
Oh, you mean like
The
extremely
facility is
zoomed in?
dangerous
Yeah.
and must be destroyed. Now please release our Idro prisoners. You cannot detain them without our authorization.
We can hold them for the attack on the Dallas.
That would be a mistake. Prosecuting them for being ignorant Idril would hand the Separatists a propaganda victory.
Did you impound Inagor's artifacts from Viok Theta 3?
Inagor and his followers fabricated mock artifacts to look like Idril creations.
If they're counterfeiters, why are they still free?
Their punishment was exile from Viok Theta 3 and the destruction of their counterfeit objects.
If you destroy this facility, will you call it counterfeit as well?
Captain, we are reading antimatter explosions on Viok Epsilon 5.
You can release the Idril. Our dead now have justice.
Destroying history is not justice.
Goodbye, Captain Picard.
Commander Tuvok, the
Bitch.
Idril are free to go. Escort them to Shuttle Bay 2.
Aye, sir.
So now we finally get rid of the annoying people.
Doctors, the Atrexian Council has released
They all look like well-respected doctors.
What are they up to? Don't be so surprised. They can't stop destiny.
I'm surprised and worried.
You always worry about nothing. You should cultivate the unwavering certainty of our ancestors.
Sadly, I think in terms of
unwavering.
design,
Research says they
especially
I'm
Igor,
ready
the
to
guy
do
right there
my
in the middle,
research to activate
he,
the
he
facility.
just kind of looks generic. It's not bad,
Thank you
but
for your
it
hospitality.
doesn't scream
Don't thank these barbarians.
interesting.
They destroyed our only proof. My son, this sector is filled with proof. Yes. The work awaits. Come, Clea.
Clea, that's her
Lieutenant
name.
Commander Tuvok, I petitioned the Enterprise for permission to stay on board.
But why, child?
I want
Petitions
to
don't really do anything.
study the exomorph bodies. It's my own
Well, in
small way of
Starfleet, if you
atoning for the
request
death of
asylum,
others.
you're obligated
forbid
to
it.
grant it.
You do not control
Well, not
me.
obligated, but
Captain Picard, Dr. Clea has requested permission to stay aboard the Enterprise and assist in the investigation of the exomorph bodies.
Her skills could be quite useful. She's authorized to stay on board.
Do not allow her to stay, Picard.
Dr. Clea?
No one hit their comm badge. I want to know if he was
Welcome
always
to the
listening to
Enterprise.
their
Thank
conversation.
you, Captain.
Picard out.
You'll regret this.
Crindo, you are cleared to leave.
Crindo,
I suggest
my
you
bad.
do so.
You,
immediately.
really know who you're talking to here, huh?
It's a while.
I was talking to Spock right next to me there, huh?
I like the fact that Monroe told him like to get the fuck off the ship.
Hey, you. Get the fuck out.
We have finished repairs to the warp drive on the USS Dallas. She's ready to head back to Starbase 12 for a refit.
Shouldn't somebody be on board it? Oh god.
And by ready, we mean right now. I like how when it warped, it flashed, even though it like disappeared to nothing.
Captain,
All technology.
we've received a distress call from a nearby Atrexian colony.
The colony is in the Taravar system. We're going to protect the Atrexians.
From what?
That's what I intend to find out.
Good thing we had that meeting.
Yeah, me too.
We have developed a new weapon. We shall have time for a demonstration before we arrive. Come over to the armory as soon as you can.
On your way, Lieutenant.
Card does not want
I
to
am
talk to
very
us.
busy,
Get out of here.
You were nice and all before, but,
Decade
leave.
Armory.
I didn't want to have Clea on the fucking ship. She doesn't wear clothes.
I'm too old. I can't hide my erection like I used to.
So yeah, once again we're going to the holodeck to try out a new gun. This is something I would like to
It's
call...
actually the armory / holodeck. Get your shit together, Crit.
Oh, excuse me. I would like to really call this the filler, because it's like it's purposely trying to find a way to stall you before the next mission, to give the idea that time's passing.
Do you not know what room to go to?
Unfortunately, I know all the doors are labeled, but the place looks the same, so
No.
it's really annoying.
It's different.
No, it's not. Though. Eric, there's like 5 decks you explore the whole ship, and they all have the same exact room pattern.
5 out of 26. Well,
Oh, that's easy. Though.
29.
They all look the same.
somehow they have it. They added like 3 more decks and Nemesis. I don't know.
But they all look the same. That's the problem.
Racist.
So yeah, here is the grenade launcher. It does not have any right clicks, but it is powerful. But be careful, because it doesn't explode always on impact, just like what you're seeing, because it can bounce back and hit you.
It's good at point blank range, right?
Unless you want to take a significant amount of damage. Unfortunately, it does do that, which is, you know, it hits the other weapon and just explodes, and all the debris goes towards you. They have the stronger weapon. That's the quantum gun, which we'll get a little later.
Mini quantum torpedoes in a cannon.
Yeah, like right now we have a photon, and apparently we're in quantum.
Everybody knows quantum's better.
What's the difference, other than the blue?
Quantum phases in and out post a photon torpedo. Like a quantum torpedo is kind of in a state of quantum flux, I think it's described as. So it can kind of like semi-pass through shield, so it's more damaging.
Yeah, I see.
That deflector dish, it's not right.
Well, why?
It's supposed to be a bright orange, not a
Now
dull
entering the
gold.
Taravar system.
Oh.
Shields up.
Taravar 7 dead ahead.
Take us in.
Aye, sir. No ships in the area.
Scanners detect
I'm not
exomorphs.
another voice actor in the
They're
game.
swarming Taravar 7.
I'm holding my nose now.
Keep us outside the range of their propulsion systems.
Aye, sir.
Hail them.
No response.
The planetary defensive grid has been knocked offline. Superficial damage to their power converters.
Monroe, assemble your team. I want you to restore...
What? Why are you back there?
Captain, multiple ships warping in.
3 Idril ships.
Interesting.
Same voice actor, right?
Hail them.
Greetings, Captain. We are here to provide assistance to the Atrexians.
What kind of assistance?
Each of our ships
Helping them
has
assistance?
a small
Asshole.
security contingent. We would be honored to put them under your command to assist the Atrexians.
They will take orders from Lieutenant Monroe.
Of course, Captain.
Okay,
Monroe, prepare
clearly this guy is up to something.
and keep
God,
an eye on
Picard,
Idril.
you're better than that.
It's an off day today.
They're here to help you? Okay. I believe everything you just said to me.
Well, luckily we'll be able to beam down the planet with no issue.
We are ready to transport.
Lowering shields for transport.
Okay, nothing can go wrong here. Lowering the shields when you think there's something off with the assistance going on.
Sorry, but they would have transported out by now. It's not that long of a process.
Those are some ugly ships.
Those are some big torpedoes.
It's actually a nice shake right there, having them all move like that. I like how that guy flipped over, and if you look at that scene, he's like, whoa, what happened? Like, no issue.
Okay, 2 hits to the engineering sector.
If the Enterprise E is not that strong, can't take a hit.
The Enterprise E is the strong... Shut up.
Being taken out
Look
by
at the size of those torpedoes.
Taking out by nobodies. Who the fuck are the Idril? Hey, look, it's that guy.
Barkley, I love you. Goodbye. It looked like he kissed that guy as he ran into him. Okay, someone put the fucking shields up. God.
I mean, that's not funny.
I don't think this is supposed to be happening.
Report.
Who are you?
Engines offline. Weapon systems offline.
My hands are clipping through
Three
the
Idril
console.
ships hit us when we lowered shields.
No shit, Tuvok.
We are being hailed.
On screen.
You didn't notice my disguise. I put a red scarf on my face. Ha ha ha.
Took away my most precious possession. Now I take away yours.
I hope he's talking about the exomorph, not his sister. It's a little creepy.
Report to the bridge. And bring me a rifle.
In Nemesis, there was clearly rifles just kind of hidden on the wall there, so nobody should be bringing you a rifle.
Not only that, how far is the transporter? Shouldn't
It's
they
like 2 decks down.
Okay, well, still, shouldn't they make sure they have their, their staff is armed, just in case?
Along with the turbolifts.
I mean, how could they not see that coming?
All over the ship.
Well, just like in
They should have just launched a freaking shuttlecraft.
Yeah. Just like in Elite Force 1, we are in fact fighting on the ship. I actually do like the sequence. It's really more the end that I don't like, but it's nice to fight on the ship. Idrils are really annoying. They all have these shields, so you really have to aim for their knees. And the kill detection is random. Sometimes you can shoot them once and they die, or sometimes you have to shoot them like 4 or 5 times and they die. It doesn't make sense. You can shoot them in the head or in the legs, and one hit can kill them or just do nothing.
Good thing you beamed into phaser fire.
By the way, I don't know why you would beam on a ship with close-range weapons when everyone else on the ship is armed with long-range weapons, because both of them are trying to run up to you to attack you.
I mean, the Enterprise has, what, 700 people on board, and at Red Alert, most of them are armed? Didn't stop the Remans. God, Nemesis just fucked everything up. It really did. Nothing made sense. Shinzon should have just gone off to Romulus, and that would have been the end of it, not Earth. Then they weakened the Enterprise E significantly because there's a freaking... It could take out a Borg sphere like in one volley of torpedoes.
Thank you for the assistance.
Aw, he thanked you. He's your friend.
I like Korriban. He's cool. Ooh, someone's need to repair this.
If you're still on deck 8, I need help in sick bay.
Geordi's gonna come back like, I was off the ship for 1 bloody day.
Yeah.
Star Trek Into Darkness, right? Anyway.
1 bloody day I'm off this ship. Oh, that's too British. Convenient.
So yeah, we're heading to 6th Bay because Jarot just can't do things by herself because she's not Monroe.
Guess I'm going that
Pretty
way.
sure that shouldn't happen.
Lieutenant Monroe, assist with the defense of this corridor.
Mr. Tuvok, go fuck yourself.
Luckily, he's right here.
Tuvok, what? You were on the bridge a second ago.
You actually can't move forward. You can't move forward from here until you kill everyone here.
Just like in real life.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Sometimes you have to run up a personal because you can't get through the shields.
Well done, Lieutenant. Reinforce Jarot's team in sickbay.
And with that, we'll catch you all in part 13.